Hi, and good morning from our fourth day aboard the Disney Dream. We are heading to the Royal Palace for breakfast. So the atrium is right over there, and we are sitting at this table right here on the other side of this beautiful center table with this incredibly gorgeous chandelier that has Cinderella's glass slippers adorning it and crowns. I can see Snow White's outside in the atrium, but look at how beautiful this chandelier is with the glass slippers. And the princess crowns up there. That is incredible. Okay, time to eat some breakfast. Everyone's eating their breakfast right now. I have some blueberry waffles and then some fruits here. A good amount of fruits. This is going to be good. And this is what I got. I got an omelet with everything on it, and then some bacon sausage and hash browns, and then the waffles are actually bread, and these are my blueberry pancakes. Alright, so we are all done with breakfast. That's where we just sat way over there by the chandelier. Our first night at the cruise, we sat generally in this area, but now it is time to enjoy our final day on the Disney Dream, a day at sea. There's some portholes over there that overlook the ocean with a very beautiful view, but we are heading back out to the atrium. So we were originally going to go to the Enchanted Garden for breakfast, but that's where we're going to be having breakfast tomorrow, so we decided to go to the Royal Palace to enjoy some breakfast. There's Cinderella and Belle meeting in the atrium. So on either side of the atrium are the entrances to the Walt Disney Theater and the gift shops with very beautiful and intricate tile backgrounds. And then a chair. This is over by Bon Voyage. And then the other side is guest services with another walkway to the Walt Disney Theater. And then this very intricate and beautiful mural tile background as well. Alright, so we decided to come up to take a picture with Donald because I have not gotten a picture with Donald yet. And there's Jasmine down there, and then there's Belle still. And there's Bon Voyage, the little bar, and then guest services right over here. So we got a picture with Donald just in time because he just left, and now it's Pluto. And then way down on the bottom level there is Princess Minnie. Alright, so we came back to the stateroom to finish getting ready for the morning. I also don't think I've showed off this portrait yet of the Magic Wonder Dream and Fantasy. I really like that a lot. But I wanted to show off real quick outside. We are not moving right now. This is a day at sea. We are just idling in the middle of the ocean. So we're passing the Buena Vista Theater here, which is where you can watch movies. And we're heading to the district to meet up with Dennis and my mom to play some bingo. So we're heading back to Evolution, which is where we went the other night to play bingo. Alright, so we're in Evolution right now, in line to purchase our bingo tickets. Hopefully we can win $10,000. Okay, so we're about to play bingo right now, and like game number one, I think we have 4 games to play. We have this tablet right here. Let's see if we can win some money. So we're all done playing bingo in Evolution. Nobody won any money. Well, other people won money. We did not win any money, but we got really close. We played 4 different games. The first one was just regular bingo. The second one was, I think you had to make like a little X here. Then the third game was specific columns, and then the final game was a blackout game. And we all got either 2 or 3 away from bingo, from winning the jackpot, but we didn't win the money. Oh, boo. Alright, so we came outside. The district is right behind us, and Dennis wants to play some shuffleboard, so we are heading down the deck to find the shuffleboard courts. So we found the shuffleboard courts and the shuffleboard discs here, so I think Dennis and myself are going to play a game of shuffleboard. I don't even know if I've ever played shuffleboard in my life.
You're out. On the line. Nice on the 8. Oh, that's touching the line. Ooh. Dang. Oh, yay! It's in.
So rude. That's how you shuffleboard, baby. So myself and Dennis played shuffleboard, and Dennis totally beat me. So now Brennan and Mom are playing shuffleboard, and then we might all play together, potentially. You can do it, Brennan. Woo! So good. So much talent. I know. Oh, that's not good. That's negative 10. Oh, you're touching the line. You can do it, Mom. Nope. There you go. I think you hit yourself onto the 8. And Mom is on the 7. Oh no! I think Brennan won that one. Okay, so now all 4 of us are playing shuffleboard, so we're pretty much going to be alternating. So do you want to go next, Brennan? Yeah. Okay, I guess Dennis and Mom and myself and Brennan are on a team. So close. Mama's turn. Wow! Man, they're doing really good.
Knock them out.
I'm trying.
Oh, close.
Rough. Now it's Brennan's turn.
Oh, yeah?
Mama's turn.
Careful, not for into points.
Perfect.
I mean, I didn't want to knock us out.
Alright, last chance.
Knock me into the 10.
I'll try. Right here I go. Oh my god. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! What? Yes! No, it's in the line. Did you see that?
Did you get that recorded?
I think so. That was unbelievable. I think we still lost though. All right, so we are back inside, heading inside the D Lounge to draw a Disney character. I'm so excited for this.
Everybody has their paper and pencils, yes. So
Yes.
does anyone have any erasers?
No.
No. It's okay. Do not worry, do not stress. I don't have an eraser either. In fact, those animators right at the very beginning, they would first draw their animations without erasers as well. What we're gonna do is first draw Donald's guidelines.
Okay, so these are the end results of our drawings. We had to move our table to get a little bit closer to the screen over here.
That was fun.
So this one is mine, right here. There's Dennis's, looking beautiful. There's Brennan's. And then there's Mom's.
I made it.
We did it. We drew some Disney characters, right?
I love it.
So this is the D Lounge that we've been in a couple times to play some trivia. We decided to run in here after hearing a cruise announcement that they were doing the drawing class, and I'm glad that we did because I love this so much after playing shuffleboard. And then we also met Mickey out on the deck. So we came back to the staterooms to drop off our drawings. We're trying to decide whether next to do lunch or potentially do the on-cruise scavenger hunt. I'm pretty sure that takes place around the Disney Dream. We definitely want to try to do that. We still want to do mini golfing, and we want to go ride the aqueduct. We have a lot that we need to accomplish today that we're very excited for and should have plenty of time to do. Alright, so for lunch today we decided to stop by the quick service windows. I got a cheeseburger here, I got a mushroom and feta panini, I believe, and then I got a little chicken Caesar wrap, and then some fresh fruit. And everybody got some wraps and fruit as well. And now we are heading back past the pool deck here down to Cabanas where the rest of the family is. I really wanted to do that slide, but I'm pretty sure it's for ages, or I guess up to ages 14 and younger. So this is the other side of Cabanas that we haven't really gone to that much. We've been mostly going to the other side, so let's see if we can find the family somewhere. Okay, so we have a table over here. Dennis is trying to protect himself from my dad eating his crab. And I guess after this, we're going to be having a scavenger hunt around the Disney Dream. Hooray! This is a lot of food, and we might actually go to the buffet and get some more. I don't know. This is really cool. So they have clocks on the wall here that correspond with various other Disney resorts around the world. This side of Cabana is closed, but I ran back over to the other side, and I got some dessert And then I also got some food from the buffet because I'm a hungry guy. All right, so we came down the elevator, we passed Animator's Palette and the Royal Palace, and we are back in the atrium and we're heading downstairs to the Enchanted Garden to start our detective game. Okay, so Mom and Dennis are in that elevator right now. We just activated our scavenger hunt, whatever we're doing, all the way down there by the Enchanted Garden. Brennan is running up the stairs. A lot is happening. So we're now up on deck 5. This is called the Midship Detective Agency that we're doing currently, and looks like Mom and Dennis are all the way down at the end of the hallway down there, and Brennan and I are close behind. We're doing me and Dennis versus, no, we're doing me and Brennan versus Dennis and my mom. Okay, so we are on deck 5, doing the detective agency.
Here we are at the same time, the empty trunk of trucks.
So we were looking for this portrait right here that we just activated. Dennis and Mom are doing, what are you doing? You're doing this one, right?
Yeah.
Can I see your emblem there?
We're doing the Dalmatians.
They're doing the Dalmatians one, and then myself and Brennan are doing the Muppets one. Okay, so we have our next painting here, our next clue. The first clue was on deck 5, and it was the time 1:47 p.m. So now we are filling up next clue right here. It just told us to go to any portrait, so here we are on deck 6 as Mom and Dennis are running around.
Okay, on to the next painting.
Animal. Beaker.
This was the painting that we had to go to. So did it say where to go to next?
And then I'm just gonna write down that they're in. Okay, no, they're good.
They're in rehearsal?
From 1 to 2, which is why they're not the suspects.
Okay, so now we're heading down to deck 4, potentially over to the atrium. There's a few different paintings that we can go to over here. I realize this probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're trying to figure it out. I think we could do this one. Can we do this one? Yes, we can. It says right outside of the Walt Disney Theater. Okay, this is confusing and challenging, but we're just trying to find clues because this is the case of the stolen show. So we're trying to figure out who stole the show. And apparently this is difficulty level 5, and Dennis and Mom are doing difficulty level 3. Okay, so we watched the security video here, and it told us that it was not Pepe or Miss Piggy because they were on deck of the Disney Dream while the crime was taking place. So we can cross them off. So we just have a ton of different suspects here on the back that we've just been sort of going by one at a time. So we know that it's not Animal, it's not Beaker, it's not the chef, and then we can cross off Pepe and Miss Piggy, wherever she is. There she is. Okay, this is the other side of the Walt Disney Theater, and we're activating this one now to see who we can cross off in terms of the remaining suspects. Okay, so we got a word, hugs, on a note that we found. So I guess we'll write that down and then head to another painting. Okay, so we're continuing down to the atrium. There's a Muppet call board here. So we're trying to decipher if there are any clues that are relevant here for our detective case today. Okay, so we know it's not Gonzo because he was in a rehearsal. We came around the corner near the atrium right over here, so we can cross Gonzo off of the list. This is a little bit confusing and stressful, so I haven't really been showing everything that we were seeing on the picture frames, but we can move on to our next portrait. Okay, so now we are down by Bon Voyage. This is out by the atrium over here. There's something happening over there, but this is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to find our clues. So we are back on deck 5 because we have to go to Pepe's door, which we actually passed by this on our way to the first clue earlier, I suppose, because our last clue told us to go to Pepe's door to decipher it. Okay, so we found Pepe's door, which is this tiny little door, 5148.5, and our last clue was an excursion ticket. So we found this right here, and there's a harbor tour from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. because again, our time of incident was 1:47 p.m. And right here, these are the Muppets that were on the harbor tour, so it is not any of those. So that condenses it down a little bit. Brennan has been crossing off the paintings that we've been to. I think we're doing pretty good. Now on to another painting, right?
Yeah, do you want to just cover the last one on the bottom half, and then we can just start focusing on the top, because there's one more on deck 2, and we've gotten all the ones on 3 and 4 and 5. So if we cover 2, then we can just start from the bottom and go all the way up to the top and maybe work our way back down?
I think so. We've also done deck 6. So we actually just got a message from Dennis and Mom that they completed their game, but it was easier than ours. And here we are back out onto the atrium
The amount of stuff to find that we did.
deck. Also, way back there was the Oceaneer Club, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're heading down to deck 2 now. So we met up with Mom and Dennis, and they were victorious. Did you find who stole the puppies?
I did indeed.
And we found all the puppies.
Oh, that's
but I
good.
won't spoil it for you, in case you at home want to play as well.
Okay.
The puppies.
But
I have to know who found the puppies.
we found all the puppies.
Who found them?
Who stole the puppies?
Yeah, who stole the puppies? What a jerk.
So there's the Enchanted Garden, pretty much back where we started. And this is hopefully going to be our next clue, our final clue on the lower portion of the ship. Each one of these paintings and portraits, by the way, involves some sort of like fun activity to find the clue. And yeah, so that's probably been the portion that I've been omitting in case anybody watching this wants to do this on board their Disney Cruise Line ship too. Okay, so we're heading up the stairs because that clue is that our suspect was around green paint because they found green paint on animals' drumsticks, I guess. So we're back in the atrium and heading to the Buena Vista Theater, I'm pretty sure right around the corner over here. Okay, so it was right around the corner, but it was up a level. And this is the Muppet Callboard right over here, right outside of the Walt Disney Theater. And we've already looked at this, but we couldn't really decipher what we needed to figure out about it. Okay, so this involves the green paint. So I think this condenses it down to our suspect being one of these, right? They're playing Rainbow Connection right now, which is pretty appropriate. We are all the way up on deck 10 right now. I think we understood that last clue to be correct, so we crossed up a couple Muppets off the list, but we're gonna start at deck 10 and then work our way down, hopefully, and finish, so we don't have to keep going up and down all the decks. So that last clue, we understood it as the suspects used green paint, so we crossed off the Muppets that were not using green paint as suspects. Okay, so the clue for that one was a fish hook?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So we decided to go down from deck 10 to deck 8, because if we don't, we'll just be going back and forth between forward and aft on the ship. So I think we could do this one next and see what kind of clue it gives us.
Another clue. The culprit must have placed a bet on the crab races. Who placed a bet on the crab races? There's at least on my dog.
No. Okay, so we went from that picture to this picture over here because they were right next to each other. This one involved a lie detector test, so we could try to cross off some people before we head back to Pepe's door, because that other portrait told us to go back to Pepe's door and we were just there. Okay, so instead of having to go all the way back to Pepe's door, luckily I took a selfie with the door, and the clue was that the culprit placed a crab racing bet. So now we can try to align with these names with ones that are already alleged culprits, or have their names cleared, and then we can kind of condense down the suspect from there. Okay, so this is the 9th deck. So this will really condense down who our suspect is.
Do we think it's Rizzo all the way around?
What's that?
Do Rizzo to pick a suspect?
Okay.
Why don't we do the other one?
Let's see, was it Rizzo?
I don't see my banjo in here.
Okay, so we're trying to open up the safe here of the suspect we think it to be, and we'll see if it ends up being that particular suspect.
Oh, you found my missing banjo. Thank you.
It's the banjo! Okay, so we did it. We found out who the suspect was, who stole Kermit's banjo, which was the entire premise of this little adventure today. Gonna go keep that a secret, just in case anybody who's watching this wants to also play the game, but it was fun. Alright, so we made it back to the room here. I guess that the suspect is different every time that you play the game, so ours ended up being Bobo, the security guard. There you could see all of our notes and just how we crossed off Muppets as we figured that it was not them, and then all of the different floors that we went to and all of the different paintings. That took a little bit of time, but it was also like really fun to do, and I'm glad that we did it. This was the Midship Detective Agency adventure around the Disney Dream, and we had a great time. Now we're back at the room. We are changing into our swimsuits to go ride the Aqueduct. All right, so we are up on deck 12 currently, and we are heading over to do the Aqueduct. So we are going to check the wait time because Dennis has been so gracious to offer to record myself and Brennan doing the aqueduct because we could not take my cell phone. 30 minutes? I don't think it's that long. I can see the end of the line right up there.
Go get it.
Alright, if I timed it right, Roy and Brendan will be the next ones coming out of that tube.
Oh, I'm right. I'm so smart.
There they go! Okay, they're gonna loop down there, back around, and then we're gonna see them on the straightaway. There he is! Yay! So we did it, we just rode the aqueduct together.
So fun.
Did you have fun?
I loved it. We got to go over the edge of the boat. So it's a ropes course over the edge of the boat and now a water slide
It
over
was
the edge.
a little bit longer of a wait for this particular attraction at this time of day on a day at sea.
Yeah.
On a very hot day at sea, mind that, but it was worth the wait, and Dennis recorded it for us, so yay, we did it, we rode the aqueduct.
So I think we're going to try to meet up with Mom, who I think is in the hot tub again.
So soothing on my sunburns.
Is it hot, Dennis? A little bit scalding.
Need it on my shoulders.
Apparently Mom was in the hot tub, but it was a little bit too hot, so she decided to go relax
You know how
in
hot
one of the
this
chairs. How hot?
Yes.
Okay, so we all got into the hot tub for a little bit, but it was scalding hot, so now we are coming over to the Mickey pool over here to relax a little bit, just to say that we've gotten in the Mickey pool. It is so hot on the feet right now, oh my god. So relaxing over here in Mickey Mouse's ear. The entire pool is just a massive Mickey Mouse head underneath this slide, which we can't slide because we are too old for it, but at least we got to do the aqueduct. All right, so myself and Dennis are heading to the stern of the ship now because we want to play some mini golf. That's where we just were, right down there in that Mickey pool. This is back over by the aqueduct, which is what myself and Brendan just did, heading back past the basketball court to the mini golf course. Look at that, see how it just goes over the edge of the ship right down there? That's so cool. Hopefully this is a pretty quick game of mini golf because myself and Dennis have incredibly exciting plans for dinner tonight. It seems pretty quiet over here, so this is where we pick up our putters and our wooden balls. Dennis, are you going to go first? Okay. Nice. Oh, so close. So what we're going to do is just film an alternating first putt attempt on each hole, just so you don't have to see our entire mini golf game, because you really want to see that? Ah.
Ooh, not great. That's looking like a 3.
Let's see what you can do, Dennis. Whoa. So close.
I don't mind that one bit.
So it seems like each hole has an alternative suggested route to take. So we've each been taking the Goofy route rather than the Max route. It's a little bit more challenging, right?
Because Goofy's for the adults, Max is for the kids. Because Goofy is Max's dad. I don't know if you knew that.
No! Oh no! Dennis is really slipping.
It says it will.
Oh no, Dennis.
I've used our constitutionally mandated redo.
Dennis is using his redo. We only get one of them per game.
What? What? This doesn't bounce like that at all.
After seeing me following Disney's lines here and going off the course, Roy decided to do his own thing, got a hole in one.
Do we have to abide by the lines? Did we establish that?
I guess not, now that you've done your own thing.
Let's see if I can do it though. This one's for you, Dennis.
That's still pretty decent.
So this one, the Goofy course, is challenging and a little bit less fun. The Max course, you get to... Nice. You would have been able to go across this drawbridge, and then in the last course you could have gone through the sandcastle. There's only a couple courses left in this. You think you can catch up?
Being holes, but yeah. Dang it.
Hard to beat this. All right, so Dennis needs the hole-in-one on this course to make an even match. Can he do it? Can he do it? I think he did it. Maybe? Did he do it? He did it. Hooray! How do you feel?
I need Roy to mess that up 3 times.
I need to do a bad job, yep.
Roy, you ready?
Ready.
Dang it. Oh. Oh, that teased me.
That was so close.
Darn.
Hooray! I won! I think I was just par for the whole course. Or no, maybe I was 1 below par.
No, you were average.
I was average?
Or well, I guess if this is the par 2, then yeah, you're back to a birdie.
One, and then
Negative
you would have been
plus 3.
2 over par.
Yeah.
I won! Alright, so now that we've done that, we are heading back to the stateroom to get ready for dinner. There's Mama down there in the Mickey pool. We're heading back to the stateroom a little bit early to get ready for dinner because we're gonna be going to a show in the Walt Disney Theater. I believe it is Disney's Believe. They're about to play a ship announcement over the intercom. Yep, there's the cruise director right there. So we're heading back to the room to get ready for dinner, which we're going to be going to Remy's tonight.
Good evening and welcome to the Walt Disney Theater. Please welcome your cruise director.
Okay, so we are all changed and we're looking nice. We just came from the Walt Disney Theater where we watched Disney's Believe, and now we are heading to Remy's. We made these reservations for Remy's. We made the reservations for the Disney Dream, and we are all so excited about it. Okay, we made it to Remy's. This looks very fancy. So we have an entire little room to ourselves here for our Remy dining experience. I am by no means going to be articulate whatsoever with what we have for dinner tonight, but we are all very excited. We started off with this beverage. It's causing it to fizz. So these are our first bites of the evening. These are cheese and cauliflower bites, and then we're going to be having some sourdough bread. So this is the palate cleanser here, the amuse bouche. Did I say that right, Brennan? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And we're supposed to break it with the back of the spoon. Look at that. You can't look at that because it's blurry. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. That looks delicious. So this is the sour bread dough. And then we have 3 different butters here. We have the red pepper butter, the unsalted butter, and then the seaweed butter. So the first course has arrived, and myself and Dennis each got both versions that were available in terms of the different chefs. There's a chef from France and then a chef from America. Dennis got the French chef dish, and then I got the American one. Dennis got the gnocchi over there, and then I got the ahi tuna as our first course. So this is the second course. This is the French chef. This is the artichon. And then this is the American chef. This is the Glacier 51 toothfish, I believe. And also the sun is starting to set outside. We can sort of see it outside of the window out there. Remy's is a very small and intimate location. So this is the next dish. This is the French dish, the homard, which is the lobster. And then this is the American dish. This is the lamb. And it looks delicious. So the main course has arrived for the evening, and even though we all got different chefs, this is pretty much the same thing. So this is the French version, this is the boeuf.
Oh my goodness.
And then this is the American version, the American chef. This is the Australian Wagyu beef. It seems like Mom really likes it. And then I also decided to get a wine pairing with this one, and I asked the sommelier for the appropriate pairing for this one, and this is the Cabernet Sauvignon. So I'm going to be enjoying that, which pairs with this. And there is a wine and or champagne pairing, and this was the one that would have been with that pairing for this particular dish. So we're waiting on dessert, and Mom decided to order some tea. And I think Brennan's getting some too, right? And we have some napkins for dessert here in just a moment. We've now come to the final course. Roy, starting off with the American side of the menu, has a chocolate UFO / sci-fi portal to another dimension. This is the buttermilk chocolate cake. And then I have a kind of like a lemon tart, right? Aloe vera ice cream over here.
Lemon ice cream.
Lemon ice cream? Brennan knows, listen to her.
I'm listening.
Happy birthday. Thank you. Joyeux anniversaire. So after dessert, we have a little bit more dessert to enjoy. This is actually a little slice of birthday cake they brought out for me. And then they have some little favors thanking us for dining with them. So over here, this is like a little chocolate and caramel treat in an egg. And then this is an apricot and a little chocolate chef hat there. And that is our Remy's dining experience. So this is our room that we were in tonight during our Remy's dining experience. We are heading back to the elevator, waddling back to the elevator. We had a fantastic time tonight at Remy's. This was the rest of the restaurants. We were in this room right off to the side. We are heading back to the elevator. I'm pretty sure that Paulo is right over here to the right. So this is the 12th floor where Paulo and Remy's are. Thank you very much, Dennis. They gave us some, well, they gave the ladies some roses, and then they gave us some chocolates here and some little suckers. Remy's is right over here to the right, and Paulo is to the left. So we're heading back to the staterooms. It looks like people are starting to put their bags out in the hallway for them to pick up, because tomorrow morning we are getting off of the ship. Boo. All right, we are back downstairs and heading to the atrium to take some pictures, but we're all dressed nice and fancy. So we've made it to the atrium. We've taken some pictures in all of our fancy clothes. There's Princess Belle, Sailor Goofy, and then there's Captain Minnie Mouse down there. Right now Dennis is meeting Belle, his favorite princess, and he's getting a selfie with her. Dreams do come true on the Disney Dream. Imagine that. And then down here there's Pluto taking some pictures, and then of course Captain Mickey as Mama is choosing some pictures, and you did too, right?
Yeah.
You bought some pictures? So we just ran around the atrium taking some more pictures. We're gonna go get a picture with Mickey down here because there's no line to meet him. It's the final day of the cruise. Mom and Brennan just got a bunch of pictures over here that they're gonna be picking up tomorrow before debarking this ship. There's so much left to do and it's so late. Okay, so I think I'm heading to do some shopping if I can. It is getting very late. Everyone in the atrium is having an incredible time right now, but I'm heading right around the corner to see if I can get some Disney Cruise Line merchandise. Mickey is just dancing and having the best time over there. Alright, so I think I'm heading into Mickey's mainsail or Sea Treasures to hopefully get some sort of a souvenir for the evening. This was also my Remy's attire tonight. Wanted to look as fancy as possible, but see if I can get myself a shirt to commemorate this trip. So I wanted to get some sort of a shirt to commemorate my first sailing on a Disney cruise. A lot of these sizes are no longer in stock right now because it's the very end of the cruise, but luckily the one that I wanted the most is still in stock, so I'm going to get this shirt. And then also, this is pretty cool, this is the bread knife that they used in Animator's palette, and I don't think I'm going to be getting it, but it's just kind of neat, right? What a fun little detail. Alright, so I got my shirt from Mickey's mainsail, and I got this really cool reusable bag as well, which is pretty nifty. And now I'm heading back up to the room. It is so nice and quiet here outside of the Walt Disney Theater. So we did come see a show earlier. We saw Disney's Believe, which was a beautiful show. We pretty much just ran into the room and got ready and then ran downstairs just to make it a time for Disney's Believe, and then ran over to Remy's to have dinner. But it was worth it because it was a phenomenal show. All right, back in the room, and this is our little towel creature waiting for us. This one I know is an elephant. So we did it. We finally found a towel creature that we can actually identify. Hooray! All right, so I went upstairs to make sure that our bags were outside of the hallway for them to pick up tomorrow morning, and then I came back downstairs and both Mickey's Mainsail and Sea Treasures are closed for the evening, so I guess I got my shirt just in time, but I'm trying to go find Dennis, who should be back in the district. Okay, so I actually met up with Dennis on my way to find Dennis. Hello, Dennis. And he changed out of his suit like a punk, because we got a party! We're gonna go back to the Evolution bar to do a silent dance party, apparently. Or at least check it out. Yeah. So apparently, Dennis has already been back here. Right, Dennis? Mm-hmm. Is it a party? It's a party. So essentially right now, there's a silent dance party going on in Evolution where everyone has headphones and they're listening to different songs and just dancing in pure chaos. This is Evolution. This is where we did bingo. This is where we've done some game shows. And yes, this seems like a mess. You want to play some shuffleboard? Oh, you want to play some shuffleboard? Yeah. Okay, so we're outside on the deck, trying to go find the shuffleboard court. This is not here specifically. I think at the other side of the ship is where we met Mickey Mouse. He was just walking around outside and we just took a picture with him, but we're trying to find the shuffleboard court. All right, so Dennis and I are playing some shuffleboard here, and I'm actually doing a little bit better this time than I did last time. Well, of course now, not now. Your turn, Mr. Dennis.
Good thing I'm doing even better than last time.
Sure you are. So Dennis, did you enjoy your first ever cruise?
I was until that.
What'd you think about it?
It was a lot of fun. I would like to go cruising again. Next time I want to try a different cruise line though.
Really?
See what the more adult experience is like.
Okay.
Kind of feels like a lot more family oriented than Disney.
Imagine that.
Get the run of things.
This is complicated to do. Holding a camera. I actually won the game right before this, I promise. Dennis has no excuse at all because he is not holding a camera. Ah. Alright, Dennis, let's see what you got. Nope. Sorry. Alright, so Dennis and I are done playing shuffleboard and we came up to deck 11 just to look at the pools and the aqueduct one last time before debarking tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we're going to be having breakfast in the Enchanted Garden But let's see if we can grab something to drink right over here real quick before heading back to the stateroom. Okay, I did it. I got myself a Coke at midnight, right before bed, but I think it's going to be worth it just for the experience. Hooray, Disney Dream! One last look at the Disney Cruise Line logo and Donald's butt and the smokestacks, and of course the top of Dennis's beautiful head. Thank you, Dennis, for gracing my presence. Oh, it was. Alright, but we are heading back to the staterooms to go ahead and go to sleep so we can wake up super early tomorrow so we can disembark the Disney Dream. Alright, so I'm back in the room. That concludes our time on the Disney Dream, our final day at sea, which we had a great time today. Today should have been this physical and emotional day that should have been a cathartic, relaxing experience, but it really wasn't because we did a lot today on the ship, and I'm glad that we did.
We just spent, I mean, it was our first full day of sea, so it was the only time that we had to like fully explore the ship, so that's kind of what we all did all day.
We did. We got to ride well, I guess this morning we got to have breakfast at the Royal Palace. Yep. And then just from there we did bingo. That's right, I forgot about that. And we explored a lot of the water and aquatic aspects of the ship. And what did we do for lunch today?
We had a really light lunch because we were preparing for
Remy's. That's right. So we got to go to the quick service windows on the pool deck area, and then we just pretty much tried to fit in everything that we've wanted to do.
I got to do the aqueduct today, which was really fun. We played shuffleboard, we did the hot tubs and the pools.
Dennis and I played mini golf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And shuffleboard was just, it was a lot of fun, surprisingly. And then we went to Remy's, and then sort of, and then we also went to Disney's Believe. We fit that in right before Remy's, which was fantastic, and just, that was more of a narrative storytelling show than the other shows have been. So I'd like to think that, like,
favorite things about the cruise.
We did all of the shows on the Disney Dream. I feel so accomplished. It took a little bit to try to like fit it in with all of our other plans that we like wanted to do. Today in particular, I had to actually go to guest services and just kind of try to coordinate getting to do Remy's and Disney's Believe, because I just wanted to do all the shows because I've heard so much about them.
Not only that, it was just like the shows every single day was like the one thing that the entire group always wanted to do, so it was just nice.
It really was, and they were all so different, but then they also just brought an incredible performance and technical prowess to
it's very Broadway level. Like,
yeah,
it's not
the ship.
Your average
it was incredible
cruise ship show. Honestly, I think all of those shows were better than any of the productions that they do in the parks. Like, they were that great.
They were really, really good. And yeah, that was our day.
Now we gotta talk about Remy's.
Remy's was delicious. It was definitely high caliber in terms of both price and just how fancy it was.
100% will want to do again, but I think we both agree that that is like a special occasion thing, like anniversaries, major milestone birthdays, like huge family things. Like, that's not something that you just do casually every single time.
Yeah, we did it because it's my 30th birthday, and it's just like the first time that my family has ever done a cruise together, so that was a big experience, and it was just something we were all looking forward to. Dennis is a big advocate of the culinary arts as well, so it was just fun for all of us to get to do that.
Well, also watching Ratatouille is something that inspired him to want to cook, so it was just like a nice thing for everybody.
It was, and it was delicious. It was fantastic, and thus concludes our cruise. We debark tomorrow. We leave this ship, we go home, and we put all our luggage outside, so we're ready to go. We get off the ship pretty early tomorrow, so that should hopefully work out fine. But I guess that's it. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.
Goodbye.